Hey guys, good morning everybody, and welcome to our new series. And yeah, I get all kinds of warnings here, and I think I'm gonna lose this channel. So I just keep pumping out as much as I can for now. So in order to spread some human design knowledge, I would love to do it in my own social network platform, but I'm not there yet. So anyway, I see that the incarnation cross is always a big success. So we just keep going by that for today. And the incarnation cross today is the riding across of consciousness. So usually this consciousness comes through gate 64 and 63. It's really pushing and pushing and pushing. But now we're in the fifth line. So we're all down into the pattern and the way the flow is. So let me read for you from the incarnation book from Ra what it is to be a 1-3 on the right angle cross of consciousness. The first line tells you everything about what is going on. So, sorry. Yeah. First day we repeat this. And of course, we have no electricity. Anyway, the first line tells you everything about what a pattern is for. It's all about the pattern, it's all about the flow. If the caption must, he goes down with the ship. So, good luck with that. Oh, I love this line. You must. And this is the whole thing. That is the deep recognition, immutation that says when you're part of the pattern includes your demise. And even if the pattern is the ship going down, you go down with the ship. And it's the captain that goes down with the ship. In that sense, it really is the passenger accepting that the ship is going to sink and there's nothing you can do. Nothing. You can go down with the ship. So, yeah, whatever you start, you stay stuck to the pattern, and there you go. This is called perseverance. I love that. Courage in the face of adversity. What is adversity? That pattern is terminal. You need to persevere. You see this in children. The other day, Jiva said to me, I don't want to get older. I said, why not? He said, I don't want to die. You get old, you die. That's coming. That's down the road. Slow down. So, this thing about the pattern is that the right at the very beginning of the pattern is the recognition that this pattern is a terminal pattern. It also says that every first line carries potential suicide in them. It's just one of those interesting little sidebars. And you can see there in this line the premature and often disastrous urge to cut one's losses, weakness in maintaining one's rhythm when challenged. Now, I'm giving you this at a larger level, not at the personal Maya application of this line, but to really be able to see when faced with the challenge of survival that there are those who would just say, from my investigation, it appears that I might as well just step out. Now, when I say suicidal, suicide works in many ways. You can get volunteer for a dangerous occupation. You can be a suicide bomber. You can be somebody who likes to be on the front line of that and threat of war and threat and whatever. In other words, you can see that it doesn't matter that it's going to go like this. It really doesn't matter because the damn thing is going to end anyway, and there's no point. So it can be quite heavy. But the recognition is that the goal is perseverance. There is a reward to accepting life. The only forces that try to bring that into our lives are religious forces, that there is a reason, there's a sanctity to life, a dignity in life, and so forth and so on. When you're dealing with a 1-3, the fifth gate, the 1-3 on this cross are the first people who tell you right away, aha, we're not immortal. Right away, they're the ones that know. The first time that they meet that, it's such a deep shock for them because this is a failure that cannot be repaired. This is a trial and error that you cannot circumvent. This is the thing on the mundane plane that you can't get over. It's why resurrection is so attractive. And it's a 3-day process, which is really cute, which is also the amount of it takes the crystal to leave the body and return to its source. You know about the bardo? It's very interesting, but there's also the theory in there. The third line is like what you do. What do you do mean we die? We should be able to figure out a way to get around it. And of course, there is this recognition finally as you try to figure out a way around it. You can't get around it. So the only grace is that maybe there's something to do this. So you ever heard about stem cell therapy? I would advise you to investigate that and go deeper into that because the stem cell therapy is really, really interesting. Then we go to the 1-4 profile on the right angle cross of conscious with the sun in gate 5. When you're dealing with a 1-4, you're dealing with a 1-3, you're always dealing with this fundamental difference in that the way we start our lives. The 1-3 is going to discover that it is a terminal process and it's going to have a deal with this pessimism about the nature of life. But in fact, it may enrich them. For some beings, knowing that this life is terminal is a good excuse to get the ball rolling. You only have so much time, and this is one of the lines that comes out of the 5-1. Hey, life is short. Go out there and do your thing. Enjoy life while you can. But when you have a 1-4, they don't discover this on their own. It has to be explained to them, demonstrated to them. And this is what is very difficult. This is the difference between the brain and in our modern society. A 1-3 or a 1-4 on this cross would watch a program, television show, or movie or cartoon where somebody is killed. There's a totally different reaction in these two. One is really in shock. The 1-4 is very fixed. It knows right away that there's no cure to that instantly. The 1-3 always has this dream. It has the dream. It says, well, the pattern. If we get all to the details, maybe we can figure out how to yank the 4037 and yank it over and drag it over there to the sacral and we live forever. But not the 1-4. The moment that death is introduced to the 1-4 has to deal with this psychological impact in its life. So life and death, it's all about life and death. Well, you can extend your life by basically following your strategy. Human design is the manual. There's no other way to become healthy or be healthy. So try to follow that. Good luck with that. Thank you very much.